What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Zab. Welcome back. It is Monday and we have made about $206.25. I did move to Thinkorswim and that experience wasn't that well for me because they were charging a lot more in commission than Webull does. And with how I trade, I don't need to move to Thinkorswim. At least so I'm going to step away from Thinkorswim. I'm going to move back to Webull and just trade on Webull full time. But anyhow, on the day, I made about $206.25. And let's go ahead and get started and talk to you guys about what I saw in the pre-market, what my plan was, and how I executed that plan. So I'm going to go ahead on the 15-minute chart. I know this is one of the first things I did going into this morning. On Friday, we saw a huge push up from this price point of around 459.06 to 459.51. We saw a huge push up on the price point, so I took this candle, I made a box on it, and my analysis was okay. Pre-market was going pretty much sideways, up and down, up and down. There was some resistance here. That's something that you can do. There was some resistance on that point on, and right here around 460.09. So I drew the box here, and on the 15-minute, and I was expecting it to bounce off of this box. It was a pretty clean trade, how I traded, and it worked out beautifully. So I did two trades today. I wanted to let you guys know I made two trades today, and both of them worked out amazingly. So let me show you what I did. I'm in a 2-minute chart on the market open. This is the box that was created, right? And I was saying as soon as it drops a little bit, I'm gonna start adding to my position. So this is the area is where I started to add to my position. I went into calls, SPY calls, and this little box was a resistance point. This box wasn't meant for anything. It was a resistance point, and I was like, okay, if you do go into this position on the 15-minute chart, I do want you to get out when it hits this box. Okay, and I got this box from literally pre-market resistance area right around here. Okay, so this was just a mental note for me. You could have held for a longer period of time if you wanted to, and you should have seen more profits. Okay, so my goal on the day was 10% on the day, and that worked out beautifully. I am up about 4.13% on the day, and overall it was a pretty good day. I would say overall it was a pretty nice day. So this was one of my trades, right? On market open, huge push up, retracement happened here, right? And it bounced back up. Pretty simple, right? Nothing too crazy there. I played calls. All right, let me show you where I played puts. On the second thing, we started to see that huge sell-off. Huge sell-off on the 2-minute chart. So this is the strategy I used to do. On the 2-minute chart, I see a huge sell-off happened here. So you see consecutive 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 red candles, right? I took the 5 red candles, and you see price movement went from 460.78 all the way down to 460.15. Okay, so that's quite a bit of a price movement that you can see. What I did was I took this green candle and I made a box on this. I know it's a very wide box, so your risk and reward ratio would be a little bit off. Okay, but when I was going into the trade, I was thinking that if this goes back into this box for the first time, it's going to bounce right back down, and that's when I can cash out my profits. I'm looking for only 10%, so for me, even one candle will do the job, right? So I'm not looking for any crazy movement. So I drew this supply box up here, and look what happened. I made this line. I started to see a sell-off, push up. I went into puts right here. I went into puts right here. Okay, and this candle came right back down. It was a crazy candle, crazy move, and I secured my profits, right? So the strategy that is called the box strategy, as I call it, is basically a supply and demand boxes. As a trader, you want to predict where the price is moving to, and you want to make sure that you look at every single thing the chart is giving you, right? So a quick recap for those of you who have been staying in this video for this long. A quick recap. On the 15-minute chart, the price moved up on Friday from this point on. I took a candle, I drew a box. It bounced on this box this morning. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go in calls. Could it drop right below? Sure, it could have, but there was another box right here. So I was saying it is going to push up eventually. That was my scenario, okay? It pushed up. And then on the 2-minute chart, there was a huge sell-off. And I was like, if it's going to retest over here, huge sell-off, and retest this, I'm going to go in puts. Same scenario. One was for calls, and the for puts. One on the 15-minute time frame. The second one's on the 2-minute time frame. Okay, the minute puts. Now, the market is still open. It's 12:31 right now. Okay, the market is still open. I'm done trading for the day. My next position, if I was trading right now, would be a break and retest on the upside of this box, but you have to be very careful of this range right here. You know, I would only go in calls if I was above 461.19. Okay, I would not go in calls before that, because you can see a double top happen. You know, this is a solid zone of rejection, so this can come up all the way here and bounce right back down. So I want to say a break and retest and stay above this line, because you don't want to trade in this channel. You know, it's not much. You can if you want to, but it's a very risky trade. All right, so keep that in mind. Hopefully today's video was of some information. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Have a great week. Today we made $200. It is a Monday. I'm okay with closing shop early. I'm okay with not giving back my profits. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Until next time. Bye-bye.